Welcome back to Omgee Nail Talk Podcast. I'm your host, Nail, and I am feeling like a fairy today. Just sprinkling my good energy and my good vibes amongst the people today. Have you ever just woke up feeling good and you just want to stay in that energy? And that's just where I am. I'm in that energy. So let's get into this episode, okay? Get your wine, get your cut waters. Let me tell y'all something about them damn cut waters. Yeah, I tried them. It's poison, okay? I love me a good margarita. That is my favorite drink. Salt on the rim, please. And that's my shit. However, people that drink cut waters consistently, you guys have a stomach of steel, okay? Y'all must don't have no acid reflux or anything. And y'all probably a little bit crazy, but I love y'all all the same. Drink some water. Drink some water today, okay? I mean a whole glass, a whole bottle of water. Stay hydrated. But come on in the room, close the curtains, and tell the kids to go to bed, take a nap, whatever. So here's the truth of why I'm single at 38. Since they want to talk about 38 shit. I'm still young, still tender. Why'd you even call me up when I never wanna see? Lack of confidence is number one. And I'm still working through this. I didn't always believe that I was beautiful, attractive, and I also believed that I wasn't worthy of love and that I wasn't worthy of a healthy, genuine, loving relationship. At times I've settled. I stayed quiet when I should have spoken the fuck up. I shrinked myself to make other people feel comfortable, and I didn't show up as my authentic self, which is crazy, sexy, and cool. Sometimes heavy on the crazy and heavy on the cool. Like, I got a balance, you know? My lack of confidence, y'all, cost me so much. And it had me in a very, very dark and crippling place. And one thing I know about not being confident in yourself is that we radiate that energy off of us. We radiate that vibration off of us. And sometimes, because we're vibrating low, we draw in low vibrational people who aren't going to help us through some things. Instead, they leave more of a mark because we don't have the confidence or the self-esteem to get out of it early enough. We think we deserve that type of treatment. And truth be told, we don't. My lack of confidence had me worrying so much. Internal struggles. It was truly a fucking mess. I was paralyzed by others' opinions of me. And that drove me into being extremely hard on myself, y'all. I criticized myself. Baby, I am an overthinker. It is not a positive thing to be an overthinker. And I say that to say, it's okay to think about something and try to put the pieces together like, okay, like you try to find somebody in a lie what they said didn't make sense. But not me. I'm not your typical overthinker. I take shit to the extreme, okay? That's one thing about me that I don't like about me is that I can overthink something and it probably didn't even happen. I'm worried about things. Oh, they didn't say nothing back. Did I do something wrong? Oh, they never text me back. Did they not like me? But at that time, I was in that vicious cycle of repeating bullshit that I did not realize that I was in a space where I was just fucking up my own mental. This is a real, truthful podcast, y'all. And I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all every time. This is not me putting myself down. This is me recognizing the faults that I had. This is me taking accountability and telling you guys that it's possible to get over and through some things, but you have to do the work. And you have to not be around people who make you feel less than, not worthy. Those people got to fucking roll. But at that time, I was not in that space. I expected perfection from myself and sometimes from others, which ended up being a fucking disaster, okay? That was a recipe for major disappointments. Cause listen, I would truly fucking exhaust myself, okay? And let's be honest, nobody, not even me, can live up to impossible standards, okay? Learning to take accountability was very hard for me at one point in my life. I will point the finger and blame other people, their lack of effort, their mistakes. And one day a friend pulled me to the side. It was like, well, what have you done? I clenched my pearls. Nothing. I was nothing but good to this person. I was nothing but genuine to this person. They like, Chanel, sit down and think about that. So I did. I was like, oh my God, bitch, you've been participating. You have lack of effort. You have made mistakes. You have to take some accountability for the part you played in this. And that right there was the gateway to my growth, accountability. I had to get off the victim bus. And it was so comfortable to be on the victim bus. But as long as I stayed on the victim bus, I wasn't going to grow. I was going to keep on experiencing and recycling the same garbage. I was going to stay stagnant. And the part about accountability is it's supposed to make you uncomfortable. And more importantly, it's supposed to make you self-aware. You could be the sweetest person ever and still play a fucked up role in a situation. Take some accountability. Yeah, you know what? I ain't have to say that. Yeah, you know what? I didn't have to participate in that. I was wrong. Ooh-wee! I used to never say I was wrong. Now, I'm like, you know what? I was wrong for that. And since then, I'm the accountability queen. I take accountable for most of the things that I do. And God damn it, it feels all right. Because it still lets me know that I still have growth and that I'm human. And we're going to do things and make mistakes. And that's okay. You learn from them and you just try your best not to make that same mistake again. It is what it is. So you guys, let's get a little personal, okay? So I've only been in 2 real relationships in my 38 years of life. One, I was married for 6 years, took my virginity. We were in love. We have 2 children. We were married for 6 years and we got divorced. We outgrew each other and we also had personal issues going on. But I never took the true time to heal from my divorce because I didn't have no examples of what that looked like. And I didn't even know how to start. This is before self-love and self-healing and things became popular on YouTube, on social media. Now we can look up anything and it can guide us on self-love. And a therapist as well. And I've had quite a few of those. That can help us with taking time out truly to grieve, to understand why it happened, who the new you is going, who you're going to become after this. I didn't get none of that right away. So got into a relationship, decided to go through therapy in that relationship, and me and that person broke up because it just wasn't right. And I still was healing from a major relationship. It was a marriage. I no longer have my family the way that I used to have my family. I'm grieving this. I was grieving in a relationship that I hold myself accountable for because that was wrong. I didn't know. I thought I felt okay, but I didn't know the depths of it. And one thing I want to say to people who have been in long-term relationships, who have been in marriages, take the real time out to heal because things are going to come up. Feelings are going to come up. The past is going to come up because you truly haven't taken the time out to find out who you are without this individual who was in your life just about 24/7. So take that true time out to heal. We're human. Sometimes we get lonely, but that loneliness don't last always. It'd be like, and then sometimes you'd be like, no, I'm kind of glad that about myself. You get to find out who you truly are on your own. When me and my ex-husband was married previously, we were in a relationship for a total of 12 years. My first everything. I wish I would have took the time out, but I didn't know how to do that. And I've seen other people just moving on and they seemed okay. So here I go. Please. So anyways, broke up. Now comes the time when I get to be by myself. Woo! Best thing I ever did, honey, was to be alone. And of course, only being with 2 men seriously, I didn't have a lot of experience. Letting go of the past, letting go of past disappointments, past heartbreaks, past situations, to really move on in a healthy way and to learn that all of that had to happen for me to be in this place that I'm in, period. And What's the point of getting into a relationship, partnership, whatever shit, when you're still holding on to so much turmoil? You having trust issues. You're not sure if you really want to date. Like, be honest with yourself first and know what your capacity is right now in your life. What space are you holding for yourself? I know that I want to get stronger in some of the things that I've mentioned. I'm not where I was, thank God, but I'm not where I want to be. But I recognize it. And I don't want to waste nobody's time. And I don't want nobody wasting mine. Show day, okay? Because, baby, I'm in on all of our sides, honey. The days are long, but the years are short. Love on you. Take care of you and them kids. So we talked about accountability, how I had to own the fact that I wasn't always confident. I doubted myself. I settled when I shouldn't have. So now I'm in this energy and in this space of I'm no longer shrinking for anyone. I'm no longer pretending. I'm in a place where I truly thrive. And I'm more true to Chanel than I have ever been. And I kind of scare myself. I'm like, I'm not tolerating that. They're like, okay, Chanel. I'm like, I'm sorry. Y'all, it's been a long time. It's been a while since I ever got the chance to say that. Boundaries, setting healthy boundaries. I don't have time for like bullshit. And to be honest, y'all, I enjoy my damn alone time. I enjoy my own company. I enjoy my solitude. My phone barely rings. And I'm human. At times I get lonely. I do crave companionship. And thank God that that feeling doesn't last as long as it used to. I used to be like, nobody's loving me. Just being dramatic. And if you know me, you know that. But I get past it. So the only people that I have in my space is people who we just have the mutual energy. I don't ever want to feel like I'm chasing somebody. So I'm just around people who bring peace and joy to my life and vice versa. That's it. If you up here and you're coming to cause complications in my life, please exit stage the fuck left. Thank you. Baby, because I don't need no help. Okay? I got this. All right? Last but not least, loving myself and on myself. I am a rare woman, y'all. And I can say that shit boldly. It has nothing to do with my looks. It has nothing to do with my body. It's my energy. It's my vibe. It's how I think. It's how I treat others. It's how I treat myself. And baby, I'm the shit in that department, okay? I don't care what you say, because I know I'm the shit in that area for sure. I don't care. Anybody that come across Chanel, say Chanel treated me right, and she treated me well. She a little crazy, but she made sure I was good, okay? And when you learn to truly love yourself, you will never let anyone play with you, break you down, or make you forget your worth. So here I am, 38, and single. I'm not broken. I'm not desperate anymore. I'm not behind. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Yes, I've dated. Child, listen, I'm old school, okay? I don't know how to date multiple people at one time. I feel like when we get to a certain age, my opinion is that that shit gotta die down. It's dead. Dating one person is enough. And if you already know who you are, what you're looking for, what you like, and what you don't like, and if that person across from you doesn't possess that, you don't even have to linger on. You could just cut it short. But no, dating feels like more of a game than making genuine connections. And all of that swiping, texting, and guessing people's intentions, it's too much. And I don't feel like I'm ready to date or go there anytime soon. I'm still working on myself. And it's been easier just to date myself, which is easier to date me. Dating myself is actually fun. I show up with honesty. I know I'm being valued. I know I'm being real. And I know that I'm being loved the way I deserve to be loved. And until someone can match the way I treat myself, I'm good right here. So I'll be ready to date someday, but not today. So guys, if you resonated with this episode on why you're single at a certain age, and it's not about men, but it's truly about you getting you together, loving on yourself, taking care of financial things, making sure your kids are straight, taking care of your home, and right now you just don't need the distraction, please comment down below. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll talk later. Peace.
Why'd you even call me up when I never wanna see ya? I'm just on my way back home, little drunk and alone, but I'd rather kick ya. Even though it's Friday night and I got no plans tomorrow, I could use a bam, 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 but it's not from you, cause I'm not that hollow. Baby, let it be. You could try to sweet talk all you want, but I